In this video, I would like to share with you 10 things I like and 5 things I dislike about my Honda PCX 125. Let's start with the things that I like. At number 1, the Honda PCX is fantastic on fuel. I average about 106 miles per gallon, that's 2.22 liters per 100 kilometers. Considering that the Honda PCX has a fuel capacity of 7 liters, that gives us about 315 kilometers or 196 miles for a full tank of fuel, which I think is fantastic. At number 2, ease of use. The Honda PCX is easy to use. The controls are conveniently placed and easy to reach, whether it be the indicator, your horn, hazards, high and low beam, and your start-stop button. The dash is also easy to read, although I prefer the LED display on the 2019 Honda PCX, which I previously owned, but the analog on this 2016 model works just as fine. At number 3 of things that I like about the Honda PCX is that it is smooth to ride. The Honda PCX is very, very smooth. It is actually one of the biggest reasons why I prefer the Honda PCX over the NMAX 125. It is extremely smooth, and in fact I've actually given a nickname and I've called it the jet ski. Yes, the jet ski. It is the jet ski of the road. It is extremely smooth and I love it for that reason. At number 4, it is cheap to own. In 2019, I purchased my PCX brand new for £2,950, and I think that's pretty cheap for such a good scooter and the quality that you're getting for that kind of money. At number 5, I personally think that the Honda PCX is good looking and sporty. This is objective, but I certainly think it looks sporty and modern with the LED headlights and the sporty side skirts. At number 6, the quality. The overall quality and ergonomics of the Honda PCX is fantastic. When talking about the Honda products, we know that it is of great quality, and this brings me to point number 7. Must I really mention that this product is reliable? It is a Honda after all. At number 8, we have under-seat storage and storage in general. Now, I know most scooters have a generous amount of real estate when it comes to storage, and as someone that rides other bikes apart from just scooters, I can tell you that that under-seat storage is a blessing. And at number 9, the Honda PCX will easily take a pillion. Now, as a 125cc scooter, it has enough power to traverse 2 human beings from A to B without a problem. And I've done this on multiple occasions. I have my wife on the back and we go from Pristina to Lipjan or from Pristina to Gurmi without a problem. And this brings me to my last and final point, number 10, which is for the city it has more than enough power. Now, for a 125 to not only keep up with traffic but also, as you can see in this clip here, overtake vehicles is a win in my book. Now for the city, it is perfect. The acceleration, the top speed, the nimbleness and lightness of the Honda PCX is perfect. I've been riding the Honda PCX, for me has been brilliant. And this brings me to my first thing I do not like about the Honda PCX, and that is when you get out of the city and you need to use those faster roads at 70 miles an hour or 60 miles an hour, which you find on the dual carriageway, for example, you find that you are hitting top speed for the entire journey as long as you are on those roads. Now, if the top speed of that road is 70 miles an hour and your Honda PCX can only do 70 miles an hour, then this means you are constantly doing top speed, which is not good for your engine and can put unnecessary stress on your engine. You shouldn't be riding on these roads for a prolonged period of time to avoid any damages. The second thing I don't like about the Honda PCX is the windscreen, or the wind that's exposed to you when you're riding at higher speeds. I'm not sure if it's the size of the windscreen or the shape, but when you're riding above 60 miles an hour, for example, especially on a windy day, it is a killer. You can fix this issue by getting a bigger windscreen. Well, I think it looks ugly. The third thing I don't like about the Honda PCX is the suspension when you're riding with a pillion. The perfectly set up suspension when riding in the city suddenly becomes too soft and bouncy when you have a passenger riding with you. The fourth thing that I do not like about this specific Honda PCX is the tires. The tires are terrible. I never had this problem with my 2019 Honda PCX, but for some reason the rear tire on this 2016 one is the same width as the front tire. Not only that, but the quality, as you can see in the picture, is just terrible. And the very last thing I do not like about this 2016 Honda PCX are the brakes. The brakes are okay, but I would prefer to have ABS in the rear as well, like the ones in the front. I'm sure the NMAX have ABS in the front and rear, even in 2016. I'm sure the newer Honda PCXs have ABS in the rear and the front, so that's a very good thing. Thumbs up for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's everything I can come up with for the Honda PCX and the 4 years that I've owned two Honda PCXs and my experience with it. I was struggling to come up with things that I dislike about the PCX because I genuinely think that the Honda PCX is one of the best 125 scooters out there for sure, and it's one of my favorites. If you've made it this far, you might as well subscribe to my channel, Techie2, and let me know down in the comments below what is your favorite thing about the Honda PCX. See you in the next one.